Okay, the big day. This is it right here. This is the remanufactured one, I guess they call it. Yeah, it's interesting. There's no color coding on this one. So I know we put the tie wraps on it, but we can still probably go off the other one and put it in the right colors. One. Oh, interesting. What's this? There's supposed to be 3 bolts holding it on. That one goes through. This one doesn't go through. That one looks like it's plugged.
Oh, no way, JJ. That's not good.
Where's the old one? Of course, nothing can go to plan. There's the old one. You can see the 2 mounting holes there, and then one on this side. The one they sent us has 1 hole, and the bolts are broken off in the other 2 holes. Tried tapping them out, but I don't know, because of the paint or whatever, so I don't know whether if I can get a drill bit on there and drill those out. You know, Marcus is on the phone right now to them to find out what has to happen here, because we definitely don't want to warranty this, and they say, well, it's because you put a drill bit on there. Of course.
And now I'm on hold.
All right, guys, so after Marcus was on the phone with these people here, you can tell the quality assurance, because they broke the bolts off when they removed it or got this core from somewhere and never even bothered taking them out. So found out that, yeah, I could drill those out and not void the warranty as long as I don't break that seal. It looks like it's going to be the easiest to go down this side. I did give him a tap, but this thing's all painted and everything, so I think without doing any more damage or doing any damage to this, I think drilling is my best bet.
Cheap ass rubber. Man.
Marcus, are you happy?
Life is good, buddy. Life is good.
So
life is great, actually.
It didn't work out quite what we thought. They sent us a fucking dud one. It was like, I mean, it works physically, but yeah. 2 of the holes out of the 3 were plugged with rusted in bolts. Tried to get them out without smashing the thing all to pieces. Couldn't get them out, but we got some good old, we got 1 bolt in and some good old red tie wraps. and those who know.
That's right, cowboy engineering.
Those who know. So we got some red tie wraps in holding her on.
Yep.
And tire was down. I brought my air compressor. We got the tire filled back up. So we're gonna have a beer and then change that fuse. So I put a 5 amp and we're gonna put it back to where it's supposed to be, which is a 10 amp fuse. And then we'll fire it up and show you backing off the ramps. But anyways, it's cold beer time first. All right, Marcus is going to back up off the ramps. We fixed the bad boy. Oh, let that fire right up. Your parking brake. Oh, the rocks.
No parking brake.
We got rocks behind the tire. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dude.
Go forward about a couple inches.
Am I clear of the ramps? Or
Yeah, no, you're fine. See what happens when you think safety? We forgot to take the rocks out from behind the tire.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That is some funny shit right there.
I've been so stressed out. Ooh, that was better tire quick.
Look at where the tire is. And look where you sent the ramps.
Oh, my God. It threw them out that far?
Yes.
Both sides?
Yes.
Oh, goddamn. It's running better.
See that, guys? See? I work on his vehicle. Look what he does to my ramps. He just gets rid of them. He goes, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, damn it, JJ.
He says, like, you're done. Get out of here.
JJ, it runs.
Guess what?
It's in reverse. It's all...
Your neighbor. The bus is leaving.
Oh, my God, they are. Holy fuck, there's no one around. Oh, those people. Well, oh, that guy left too, JJ. They're all gone. But I feel like I'm miles ahead.
So, anyways, we're going to go back to the campsite. Marcus's electric bike is still being charged off the camper. So I'm sure there's going to be at least a good 3/4 charge on it by now, I'm assuming. But hey, you got wheels now.
I do. I've got heat, JJ. I've got heat.
Happy boy.
God, that is a beautiful thing.
All right, guys, that's it for this fix. I'm sure within the next half hour there'll be somebody who needs something done. Don't know what it is, but I'm sure there's gonna be somebody.
You should have like a cape.
That's what all my neighbors say. Actually, I just got done fixing his van. It took 8 days to get the new part in, but we just got her going, so.
I saw his hood open but it was like that for a couple days and I couldn't figure out
10
why.
days. So it's computer, and it melted.
Yeah, I don't have a computer in this fucking thing. I got a Chevy 350.
Yep. Hey, I had a 1976 Chevy stepside with a 350. That thing never gave me any problem.
I had a 73 Camaro
Yep.
when I was 20 years old and that thing never left me hanging. Most reliable fucking car ever.
Yep.
I regret it. I've had a Mustang and a Camaro and I regret giving up that Camaro.
Oh, here he is.
That's a nice bike. Probably came in super handy.
Howdy, howdy.
I told him he should be wearing a cape.
Well, if you knew what that man had already been through this morning, you would be exactly right.
I'm absorbing
Exactly
it by
right.
That's what all my
osmosis.
neighbors say too.
I'm not a mechanic, but as soon as he said computers,
Can you, do you want to come here for a second?
oh, I can help you.
Well, I just
Hold
no,
that
no,
nozzle.
No, no. I just need
Point that nozzle into the.
right down inside, like right
There you
down
go.
inside.
Point the nozzle in there.
There we go. Perfect. And
Yeah, it sucks when your vehicle's down. I'm glad that he was able to help you out. That was super cool of you. Are you a
I don't have
mechanic?
the words on that part of the hype. I'm completely speechless on what everything JJ has done. It should pick up the field pretty easy. Oh, Boxer! Oh, you're such a sweet-looking dog.
That's Hagrid.
Oh, that is a beautiful animal.
He's a pit rescue, and we're for sure boxer.
I thought he was a boxer.
We
That's
think
what
box-
JJ
Yeah,
thought.
as soon as I saw it, I said, "There's a boxer."
You
Yep.
Google boxer pit, and he's the poster child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful animal.
Oh,
No, no.
That's a
keep going.
350. No, she needs
Oh,
a
that's
drink.
wrong.
Oh!
There you go.
Chevy
I'm out of here.
350.
I'm out of here,
No
JJ.
computer,
Have a
dude.
nice night.
Come on, Hagrid. You guys are the best. Have an awesome, awesome day.
All right, you too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
JJ, we'll holler at you later, bud.
You betcha.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, obviously never say never. When I was leaving Marcus's van, he goes, "Well, that's going to be it for tonight." I says, "Hey, the day's not over yet. We didn't even get back to the main road over here, the Sunkissed Trail." And this lady was walking, and the guy says, "This lady just ran out of fuel." Then you would have saw the rest. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it for tonight. We are done. Van going. Bus has got fuel. JJ's tapping out. That's enough for one day.
Slow down, mama, why you talk so mean? Good Lord, Nashville, it ain't what it seems. You got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, you can take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. You can double down, throw some dice, you can take me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't. Come on now, mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, well, we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track. Jump on, ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now. Don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? I said, hey.
Well, guess what I get to play with? A generator! Yay! My name is Jeff. There's one thing to take some apart and then fix it and put it back together. There's another thing that when you get it all in pieces and you're given a bag full of screws and say, here. So it's taking me longer putting it back together than actually fixing it. There looks like there should be a trim piece on the bottom of this, but I don't see it here unless there is none with it. My cooking table, my workbench. Walmart, $14. Whoop, whoop. Boys and girls, is it hot here right now? Can you guys actually, okay. So it's 31.2 degrees inside the camper right now, and outside, so that's my freezer, minus 16.2 degrees, and this is all in Celsius, of course. And that one there is blank because that one needs batteries, and it's for my the one that's in the compartment for my dump valves. And that's what the temperature is outside in the shade, is 31.4 degrees Celsius. So what are we talking, 84, 85? Something like that? And don't get me wrong, like, I mean, I know my friends up north there sent me I saw it on Facebook where, I think it was Solvable Beach, which is not too far from my hometown. There was a picture, and the snow was a foot below on the stop sign. From where the red stop was, the octagon, it was a foot below that. So that's how deep the snow is. So I know what they're going to say. But anyways, this is too warm for me. I don't like this. That's a little bit on the warm side. Anyways. Look at the spot I'm in, guys. Wow. The only thing I don't like about this is, like, obviously we're getting into some rocky areas. I've already been over quite a bit already, but I'm by myself, right? So if something ever happened, I mean, obviously there's tracks, so there's people come here, but it could be till tomorrow or 2 days from now. I really don't want to get stuck in here. And I wasn't recording it, but I just saw two four-wheelers, and it was, I assume, his wife pulling his quad. And I stopped him, and I thought, okay, did you run out of fuel? He goes, no. He said, I blew an oil seal. I said, ah, shit. I said, well, I can't help you there. But I mean, he broke down, and his wife's towing his machine back. So I'm like, anything can happen. Look at this. Like, I mean, something just as innocent as a big boulder coming down the hill and blocking off this road. Cameras never do justice.
got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your fears bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die.
External mic up here by my head. So as you know, right now I'm recording off the one over here, and the problem is the air intake for the engine, the intercooler for the turbo, and the oil cooler they're all ran off fans are right below where the GoPro is. So it's obviously picking up the sound from inside the engine more than picking up my voice. So I thought I'd put my external mic on, hopefully it sounds better. We're gonna head over in this direction. I see something over there too. All right, guys, so I've been in this area before, but I've never been right here. The towers where Marcus and I went up is in that direction over there. We're definitely going to climb to the top of this, but as you can see, we have some old workings here. I'm not 100% sure what these would have been used for, but that up there, I'm thinking there would have been a sheave, so a large pulley basically mounted on the top of that. Let's go up a little bit further. Get a nice view around here anyways. Okay, so here we go. All right. So and of course, we're just going to assume again, but this is where the drum would have sat. And then the cable would have went up over to there. And this is where the drum would have been mounted. And then the gearbox would have been here and the motor would have been over here. So was it steam driven or was it electrical? But obviously, so I'm thinking there might be a shaft just on the other side of those two pillars there. You can definitely tell that this is where the drive would have sat, and then across here like this, the drum would have been here, and this is the cable would have been wrapped around the drum. You can see some old cans down in there and stuff. Pretty cool. And I'm thinking so the cable would have went around the drum and straight up to the top, and that's concrete there, but the structure on top of that could have been just a wooden structure, right? And then on the other side of that, a shaft. So I guess we got to climb up there somehow. Oh, oh, look at this. You can see some concrete, some timbers just coming out of there a little bit. That's kind of different. So there might have been a building sitting up here, or who knows? There could have been a structure on here to get to the top of the sheave to do maintenance, like to grease the wheel and everything. The pulley, and there was something mounted. There was something here. See this, I couldn't even find this. I didn't even see this place on the map. So it's just, honestly, it's just by luck. I just was driving and I just saw those two concrete pillars up there, and that's why I stopped. All right, guys, we're at the top here now. And I do not see a shaft here at all. Now you can definitely tell, right, that the drum would have been half above ground and half below ground. Then you can see where it would have been bolted down, and then the drive line would have been on this side, the gearbox, gear reduction, and then your motor drive. But I don't see anything else on this side at all. Huh. Now, I'll try to get a picture, and I'm not very good at doing that sort of thing, but at one time, some of these mines because it was just too hard to get the ore off the mountains like this. What they used to do is think of a ski lift, like a gondola. So there used to be this would have been the end of it here, but they would actually have towers and cables going up into the mountains and steel scoops, or I don't even know what the right term is, but they would actually put the ore, fill them up top there, and then it would be like a gondola bringing it down off the mountain. Could that have been? But I don't see any towers or anything like that. But that doesn't mean this wasn't shut down a while ago and they just repurposed all the metal. Don't forget, if this was shut down, and it's happened to a lot of the railroads across the west here and stuff like that, if it was before the Second World War and it wasn't being used anymore, they used to actually come and take all the steel for the Second World War. So maybe this was all removed, and then there was towers, and they took all the towers down to reuse it, because I see no wire rope here. So the cable, wire rope, is what it's called. There's no coils of it and left behind. Most of the time when you see mines, you know, they shut them down, they just leave. But I don't see anything here that's metal. So did they repurpose it for the Second World War to melt down? You know me, guys, I'm the king of assumption. If you got any other ideas, let me know. But nobody builds stuff like this, except for two reasons. There's a shaft right below it. So it would have been a shiv wheel at the top there. Could have been like 6 feet round, 8 feet round, and the cable would have went up over top of it and straight down. Or it would have been like a kind of like a gondola. And there could be some remnants or something like that where the mine used to be up top of the mountains, and they use this because once it's built, it's pretty easy to just be working down here, and the men go up top there, and you don't have to go up and down these big hills. Again, I'm just assuming. I see some concrete over there, so we'll definitely go for a ride over there. But as far as this is, obviously you could tell it was used at one time as a station, right? So there was definitely a drum down there, the drive and everything, and then this where the cable would have been up over top of the shiv up top here, where it went from there. Good question. Anyways, well, there you go. Beautiful out here, absolutely stunning. So, like I said before, there's quartzite down there. Number 10 highway runs right on the other side of this hill, and that's where the towers, or the communication towers you would have saw, and Gold Nugget Mine is in that direction. So I decided to come this way a little bit further, and I've never been here before. This is all new to me. So I just kind of saw, you could tell there was workings here, and possibly this is not that old, but you can tell obviously this is old. And I don't see anything up in the hill there. I might have to send the drone up for a little peek. All right, guys, not very good at pointing on this thing, but right there, that's where we just left and just drove over here, and look at this thing. Now, as far as looks, this came after that one. So it's almost like they stopped using that one and built this one, because this one's definitely a lot more elaborate. More than one shiv. And it just looks like it's a neater job, and the concrete was poured nicer, but it looks like there was two of them here. Huh. Very, very interesting. So what do you think, guys? Anybody? Yep, but easy. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Chrysler Corporation, it's a hubcap. And it looks like some kind of a, maybe used to be an old step stool or ladder or some type, and just sitting on the side of this pile. I just saw it and I had to come over and see what the hell it was. Yeah, guys, other than that, I don't, I'm just guessing here. I don't see any shafts, no adits or anything like that. But I mean, they're not going to go to this extreme to build a structure like that for absolutely no reason. Was it some kind of a screen system? Because it seems like the larger rocks, like it seems like this is a smaller pile. And the rocks around this and on the other side are all that size. So was it a spot they brought the ore and they did some screening here? I have no idea. Wow, wow, and wow. Look at that, guys. Wee. Oh. I mean, give these guys credit. They came out here mining. They're climbing up all this shit, trying to look for their gold. I'm assuming that's what they're looking for. We're just climbing it with a machine that's actually made for it. And these guys are coming up here with who knows what, trying to look for something. Unbelievable. So when I had the drone, I flew over top of this, and that's where I saw this right here. And I wasn't sure if there's going to be something else up here, but I don't see another little road heading in that direction and one heading over in that direction. Unbelievable. Hey guys, so over here, you would have saw me working on that C-Class a little bit, fixing the generator. Well, you can see a little teardrop trailer. She's got a problem with the batteries. I've been trying to troubleshoot it for the last couple days. It's the same year as my camper. It's a 22, but when the solar panels are done for the day, or she's got the generator on, everything looks fine. But as soon as she shuts the generator off and as soon as the solar panels are done charging, it drops right down to 11.4 volts and everything like that. So there's two 6-volt AGM batteries in there. All right guys, I'm going to before I head over to work on these batteries, or at least look at them for now. I'm going to do a couple of tests and stuff like that, but it's fairly windy out here right now, and they say it's supposed to be going up to about 45 km/h winds here. So I think for now, I'm just going to put this awning up. Yeah, that actually works pretty good. I wasn't sure what that was going to do, but yeah, it doesn't work too bad. All right, guys. Well, I'm just gonna load the tools up in the side by side and take them down there. And like I said, I want to do a couple more tests on these 6-volt batteries, and maybe I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes it's kind of hard to just walk in there with batteries. I'd like to take the two 6-volt batteries into their shop there and do a load test on them. And I mean, I guess suppose if we don't get a battery, I can come back and put it back in again. So I totally believe a shunt is very important to put on your battery system. So the shunt just sits on the negative side of your battery and your system. And it basically reads everything from what goes into your system, what's coming out of your system, The last time it was fully charged, and it keeps a graph. It does a really nice job. So mine's 1,000 amps because I got 640 amps of batteries. A 500 amp is more than what she'll ever use. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna get loaded up here and head over there, and then we'll see if we can help her out. So anyways, guys, thanks for coming along. As always, be good, be kind, be careful. We'll see you down the road. Bye-bye.
I think it's time for me to go burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way.